When you're using Exactrix, it's a different type of system, so you have to be prepared to go the whole 9 yards. You can't do part of one and then part of the other. You have to do it. It's a process. Our operation consists of about 20,000 acres, and predominantly corn and beans. Cover about 5 counties we farm in. About a 50-50 rotation between corn and beans. We have two applicators for putting down the Exactrix, using the Exactrix system. One's a Burgo 8825 toolbar on a track cart assembled by us, and carrying our fertilizer blend and our tanks on top. And then we also have a Bauer bar with Dawn anhydrous 6000 openers on it, set on 40-inch centers that we use RTK and iGuide to apply. Just looking for a way of putting our fertilizer down that our end didn't leach on us. And the more we did looking around and looked at this system, and that was a big thing. We knew the costs were high to start out with, but we feel that in the last 3 years, payback's been there pretty much every year. Earlier in the fall, I believe, and get going on getting product applied in the fall, and just really not having to be as cautious as everybody else has to be. It's precise. It's, you know, when you're under that pressured system, we know everything is the same constant across the toolbar. Predominantly rent most of our ground, and a lot of our ground has been mined out as far as fertility wise, and I think we get a more bang for our buck putting down the fertilizer as far as usability the first year with it. Accuracy with it is point on. When you're applying, what you're applying is where you're done. If you say you put 110 pounds down, you put 110 pounds down. Before we made the switch to Exactrix, we were spreading our nitrogen with urea, which was very dependent on rainfall, and we were using products to help the urea from leaching, and you were spending that kind of money. Well, when it came down to it, between using anhydrous cost per N and urea cost per N, plus having to use a product for leaching or volatility, you know, this was just all in one, and it really made the switch pretty easy once you started factoring all the variables in.